So you don't like ultra full power Frieza, huh? Think this guy's a little toxic, don't you? Think he's a little oppressive, huh? Something tells me he ain't going away for a little while. What do we have here? New campaign info is coming. A new campaign will be starting soon. Find out more on our social media tomorrow. Okay, so essentially 24 hours from today, we will be seeing a reveal for a new campaign. And it's looking pretty interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and break down what we've gotten here. So this is essentially, they're giving us tons of info here. We have 4 images. This last one doesn't really matter. But the reason why they did this is just because the background does mean something. So tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, 2 days from now, this weekly reset, we are getting a new event exclusive, a free character. I guess I should open these in individual tabs just so we can see the full thing. You know what? Let me actually just open these individually just because I want to get better looks at these. I will make these better quality. Give me 1 sec. All right. So the first image here, along with the second image, we are getting this week. So this first image is clearly, this is cooler. This is, I guess, what is the official name for this version of cooler? I think it's just cooler, right? There's no actual name for this form of cooler. This version of cooler presumably is just the same form as Frieza's final form, his quote-unquote final form that he goes on Namek. But then cooler's final form, like the official final form cooler, is the one transformation after this. But this version of cooler, I think, is just officially known as just cooler. So this is not final form cooler. This is the version of cooler that fights, you know, Piccolo, that fights base Goku for like a second before he transforms. Because Goku essentially punches him once, and then Cooler's like, all right, bro, I'm just transforming. Goku just like punches him one time, and then he's like, all right, bro, I'm transforming. So we don't really get to see a ton of what this version of cooler actually does, but this is, I think, just the death beam pose that he does against when he faces down against Goku for the first time, and he throws Piccolo and then shoots a death beam. That's, I think, what this pose is going to be. So this is the free-to-play character coming tomorrow. Well, I keep saying tomorrow, but it's for you guys, it's probably 2 days from now. It's just tomorrow for me because it just turned 12 a.m. basically. And then we have a Zenkai. Dude, they remember this mechanic existed. That's crazy. We have a Zenkai Awakening for Red Broly movie Frieza. This guy could be very, very toxic. Like Omega level toxic. We'll see what they do. You know what? I'll bring up this guy. I should probably easily be able to find. Let me just go in here. Go LOE. This guy was a menace on release. There were people saying this guy was better than Gogeta because this guy dropped next to Blue LF DBS Broly and LF Yellow Gogeta. There were people saying this guy was better than Gogeta. This guy was really, really good. And one of the main reasons why he was very good is this. He holds a paralysis card, and guess what else? This thing is so stupid. Psycho Capture. Look at this. Applies the following effects. This actually was a character that I was wondering if they were even going... Like, many people hypothesize, and I'm kind of half in this camp as well, that there is a listing of characters that exist in this game, that the developers just have a listing of certain characters that are just like never, under any circumstances, will we Zenkai this character. I think like Instant Transmission Goku is on that list. I think maybe like Yellow Transforming BoJack movie Gohan is on there. I thought maybe this Red Frieza was on there because this green card is so toxic. Look at this. On activation, draws a card, cancels enemies' buff effects, takes your opponent's Dragon Balls and adds them to your own. So it's only one, but if your opponent at least has one Dragon Ball, you'll take one of them and give them to you. It's a guaranteed thing, 100%. This is kind of similar. Let me actually open a new tab here. We'll also have a million tabs open. Let's just search up Lord Slug. This is like a thing that Lord Slug does. Like if we go down here, let me actually click Zenkai. Lord Slug's green card. But his is only a 50% chance. 50% chance to take your opponent's Dragon Balls and add them to your own. This guy's got a 100% chance. 100% of the time, and this is unlimited times. There's no limit on this. You just constantly are taking their Dragon Balls, and on top of that, they're paralyzed. This green card is so toxic. Imagine this guy, because like, yeah, this guy's gonna be red. So like, yeah, we thought Frost was gonna be like full power Frieza's best partner. You run this guy, because here's what you do, right? You run this guy next to Ultra Full Power Frieza, you hit them with this, and then they're paralyzed, and all you do is you swap into this guy, you wait for them to get paralyzed, and then you just death beam. That's so toxic. Oh my god, that's so toxic. But that's what we're gonna get with this character. I think they're probably gonna make this guy horrible. I actually like I'm a little worried because people already despise Ultra Full Power Frieza. Can you imagine they make this character like insane? This red final form Frieza from the Broly movie. Oh man, he does more damage based on how many Dragon Balls he's got. Like this dude, 50% damage inflicted on top of 80%. 130% damage back then was crazy. This is basically as much damage as the blue Goku and Vegeta, the tag character, had the next Legends Fest. This guy was insane. Look at this. He's also guaranteed drawing a green card, so you can get that off, get the paralysis off. This guy, I have a feeling they're going to make this guy terrible. I can't even say I'd be really mad. It's just, if they make this guy even remotely good, this is going to be the most toxic duo. Maybe, like, it's possible this might end up being one of the most toxic duos ever. Ultra Full Power Frieza next to this red Frieza. I don't even want to think about it, but guess what? I'm going to use that. All right, so that's what we're getting here. So this is this week's update. We're going to get this Frieza Zenkai Awakening. We're going to get this free-to-play cooler. Now, this is interesting. I don't think they've ever done this before. A new sparking character joins the fight. Notice how they're differentiating this event-exclusive character from this sparking character. I think what this is obviously King Cold, by the way, sitting on the throne. That's why I have this image pulled up. It's literally this exact pose. By the way, the background is this room. It's the King Cold spaceship room. You can see each of these. Actually, you can probably see it better from here. And the reason why the middle is blacked out is because I think this King Cold is this background I think is going to be this King Cold's art. So we finally are getting a sparking King Cold. There's no way they make this guy free to play. There's no way. I'm pretty sure he's going to be summonable. So what I think this is I think this is the 1% sparking on whatever LF we're getting this week. Or sorry, not this week, on the 13th, on Wednesday. Because this is when we should get the next LF character, on the 13th. So I think this is the 1% sparking of whatever we're getting next week. And then we have them just saying there's going to be a new events coming tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. So they'll actually give an official name to what this campaign is. But, I mean, this is the Lineage of Evil campaign. We're actually getting a monthly Lineage of Evil campaign, right? And it's not just specifically movies either, because, yes, Cool is a movies character. Frieza is a movies character, but King Cold is not a movies character. And we also did have, don't forget, if we open up the main page here, they did do the like Mecha Frieza quotes. So it's clearly just like going to be a focus on LOE here. I mean, it's an LOE campaign, a monthly LOE campaign. And the fact that we're getting a unique equipment for the red Super Gogeta, we're actually about to get, I think what's going to happen is on here, the LF, I'm thinking it's going to be Metal Cooler. I'm thinking it's really just going to be Metal Cooler because, again, the last Metal Cooler was 5 years ago. We are overdue for a new Metal Cooler. They introduced the... I keep opening new tabs. They introduced the new summon mechanic with Nappa, and I feel like that's a perfect way to segue into a LF cooler, LF Metal Cooler, who could summon copies of himself, summon clones of himself, right? They introduced this idea with the Nappa, with summoning the Cybermen. They kind of, are kind of like testing the waters here. Because you know what? This mechanic, I imagine, is incredibly hard to balance. Nappa did not hit the mark, so they're gathering data on how this mechanic works, and there's clearly a reason why they did this, is because they're trying to set up for the next character that actually is going to come out, like a premium character, LF or Ultra character that has a function like this. And I think it's looking like it's going to be Cooler here, right? Because Metal Cooler really is the only LOE character that's not really represented here. This is Cooler from, Cooler's Revenge, the first Cooler movie. We have Frieza from the Broly movie, King Cold, right from the Android saga. I mean, I guess technically the only other LOE character we don't have here is Frost, but we just got a Frost, and I guess Chilled really is like the only other one, right? Chilled. Let's see. Yeah, so it is just Frost, which we got, and it's Chilled, but nobody cares about Chilled, right? So yeah, I am thinking that the next LF is going to be Metal Cooler, but tomorrow we'll see the official reveal of whatever this campaign is going to be called. I mean, it's clearly the Frieza race celebration, the Lineage of Evil celebration for this month. But that's interesting because that means the end of the month will also probably be a Lineage of Evil character. No way, dude. 2 LOE banners after this guy dropped. What if they gave a platinum equipment to Golden Frieza? I feel like they probably are going to Zenkai this Cooler, huh? So I think what it might happen here is free character Zenkai this week, which is guaranteed. We already know this. The 13th, maybe LF Metal Cooler, 1% Sparking King Cold. And then the week after that, on the 20th, could be Zenkai 4 Red Final Form Cooler. Is actually what we might be looking at here. Zenkai for Red Final Form Cooler. He's due for one. He's one of the oldest non-Zenkai LF characters, right? Zenkai, or non-Zenkai LFs. Cooler has now made it to the front page, or the bottom, sorry, the bottom row. The bottom row of the oldest LF characters out of Zenkai Awakening. So Cooler definitely, I think, is on the table here for a Zenkai Awakening. And then the last reset day of the month, which is the 27th. I mean, are they dropping 2 LF LOE characters here? Like, what are we getting like a Namek Final Form Frieza? I don't, like, even if they did a Mega Rising, what would we actually get? Like a second form Frieza? We definitely do need a second form Frieza. Second form Frieza is not even like in the game. The only second form Frieza we had is this guy. Right, of course we have like the hero version, but like this EX one, this EX second form Frieza, I don't know if you guys were playing back then, but this guy released next to this red Frieza and purple Final Form Cooler. I guess the LF could also just be like a transforming version of Final Form Cooler, but I don't think they'd do this as a free character if that was the case. I think the LF's going to be Metal Cooler middle of the month, but what if this was going to be end of the month Mega Rising, would they do second form Frieza? Or maybe it would be like a first form Frieza who transforms into second form Frieza. And then maybe it could be, I don't even know, like a final form Frieza, Angel final form Frieza from the Tournament of Power. What else would they do? Like we've gotten pretty much everything from this besides like Metal Cooler. I don't know. Are they really going to drop 2 LOE focused banners this month? I mean, hey, I'm down. I'm ready. I'm itching to get some more LOE stuff. I just know how much people hate this Frieza here. But yeah, if you guys were hoping for a quick and easy counter to our good friend Ultra Full Power Frieza, I would say probably not gonna happen. So let me know what you guys think about this upcoming campaign for this month, looking like the Lineage of Evil August here, and I will see you guys in the next one.